Welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Right, here we are for Under the Hammer.
Under the Hammer.
Episode with me, Auctioneer Sam. We've got Liam here sat with me in this lovely JQ.
Who still hasn't got a nickname.
No, you have not got a nickname. Sam's going to work that out for you later.
Good.
Happy days, man.
Good.
Right.
So, we're into March.
March, coming up towards the end of quarter one.
Yeah, quickly.
Really fast.
February was strong.
Really strong. I think the market never let up at any point. I think even during half term you expect that little bit of a drop, and I think there's a little bit of a stall here and there, but it never really
didn't really slow down, did it?
No,
didn't really slow down. Even sort of half term period, I think.
Yeah,
prices are really strong. The trade from sort of talking to the buyers and was still strong, buoyant, and
they were selling, needing to buy. It was great. It was a good February. It's the first time in a long while it's felt that buoyancy carry through.
Yeah,
and even as
really
we got
good.
into March, yesterday was a great strong day as well in the Bedford sale. The first one for March. I mean, it's been great.
There's always sort of surprising marks, isn't there, throughout the sort of whole year, but I think in February in general, I mean, the Jaguar Land Rover probably still performing really well.
JLR, considering everyone sort of wants to slate it for everything it's got.
Yeah, just
they all want it.
Yeah.
And the prices are pushing up on it now.
And I think maybe with the sort of, it seemed like all that bad press coming to a bit of a head last year, and they got real sort of slammed in book, didn't they? And now I think they just look for nothing.
They do. They look great value for money. You look at that SVR that is in today.
Yeah.
At 37 and a bit grand. What a lot of car for the money that is.
And then Disco Sports, the other end of the scale, like sub $5,000.
Yeah, certainly it's like Freelander money. From a few years ago, it's Freelander money. It's great.
Good, a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And I think even some of the performance cars out there in the market as well, they're doing really well. So like a Civic the last few weeks ago, that
did a fortune.
I know it was the latest shape one, that did a fortune in 21, 3 or 4 grand over book, and you had the other Civic Type R that we've seen on one of the other channels out there that made great money as well.
I do also think them ones probably did a little bit more because they're completely standard examples, and I think they're coming harder and harder to come by now.
No, they're not molested, not touched, just as they were out factory, and this OEM finish on those Civics look great.
Yeah, perform really well.
All right, the EV stock. I mean, we're seeing a bit more of that coming now.
Yeah, we are. Yeah,
we've seen Northgate put some of their fleet stock through us, which has been great to see. Those Vitos and those. What was the other one that they had? Oh, I can't remember that now.
Vito looked a tremendous amount of car for the money.
Yeah, it did. What a lot of van for the money that was. And then they had the Citan as well, the E-Citan on the LCV side of it. They're sort of sub 7 and 5 grand vans.
Yeah.
And not if that has petrol diesel variant, suddenly you're going to be in that 8 to 10 grand mark.
Yeah.
Even 12 on those Vitos. They were great value.
It's interesting to see the values of that fleet EV stock coming back now, because from what I've seen lately, it seems like between any EV car that's sort of 5 years old or older, there's quite a bit of that around.
Yeah.
There's not much at the moment in between that or if you're going brand new.
No, that sort of two year 20 and that 1 year bit and that 3 year bit, it's not there.
No.
Like I say, suddenly it's all sort of 20s and 21 plates.
Yeah.
And the EV stock's not coming back in that sort of earlier term at the moment.
But we've had a couple of iX3s that performed pretty well. It would appear that I think a lot of the sort of noise around EVs is quieting down, and now people are having a good go.
I think people are trying. I think sort of a lot of people sat in fear of what's going to happen next with them, and I think now they're realising there's more of this coming back. If we're going to have a chance of buying anything, I've got to move into this EV market. And people are going to be they're turning up in showrooms wanting to buy it. I
think people that have dipped the toe in the water that not necessarily have ever looked at EVs before have probably had a sort of good experience with them.
We saw that in the van with those bits from Northridge. Those EV tows I had to go with. Sort of, it's the first EV I'm ever buying. And they seem quite genuinely excited about the fact that the value looked good enough that they could pull a margin out of it. And understand where they have to go with the product later.
Yeah, I mean, we sort of saw that last year, didn't we? Especially when sort of EV prices started coming down.
Yeah.
And then those minis, and they just looked for absolutely nothing. They are starting to come back.
Yeah. So we're selling the vans for Alliance. On the back of that, we continue our sponsorship with the Napa Racing Team, which is fantastic. This year we're running that great blue livery on the a bit of a strange car, I think, but it's nice to see something strange going on the salon. It can't be a salon. It's a bit of a different car. I didn't even know we still did a Focus in this country as a saloon.
It reminded me of the old touring cars, like late
Yeah,
90s.
yeah, it was. It had a super touring car
Yeah.
feel about it. It's lovely. I think
Does
it's
look
going
nice.
to look great this year. The
Yeah.
first race of the season's coming up with
Looking
our
forward to
Brandon
that.
on there as well. I think that's the 18th, 19th of April.
Donington.
Donington Park, it's sort of my neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Great, nice and local. I might even take myself along.
Another episode of
Under the Hammer done. Thank you very much,
Complete.
Liam.
Thank you for joining me
Yeah, absolutely. It's been great fun.
in this JQ
In the JQ.
with heads-up display.
And a head-up display in this JQ.
Lovely.
Oh,
See you next month.
ta-ra.